Okay, hopefully this is all working. Fuck, I don't know. I'm not really going into this planning anything. Um, okay. All right. My preview on YouTube seems to be working fine. Hopefully, my audio is fine as well. I honestly have no idea. I might have to quickly take a look myself. Hold on. Okay, audio on my microphone seems fine. Um, yeah. So I've known about like the Stanley Parable for a long time. I mean, for obvious reasons. I think a very very long time ago I've watched um, Markiplier's like original video on the whole thing, and I then somewhat recently saw his video on Ultra Deluxe, and I feel like I should have I should actually experience the game myself because I just did the achievement where you supposedly click on door 430 5 times and it just has you do this whole like little fetch quest whatever, and I'm like, okay, this is great. I might have to actually like stream myself doing this. So this is anything that special, I guess, going through this. I don't know. I didn't even check if my audio is going to be good when it comes to. Actually, I should turn that back on. There we go. I don't know if my audio from my mic is going to be good compared to um, whatever is going on in the game. Let me actually increase this now just in case. Okay, maybe that should be better. I don't know. Um, I'm using a second monitor right now in case if me just constantly looking this way isn't that obvious. And now I have like an actual pair of headphones that I'm using for this. My hair gets fucked up, and at the cost of not being able to use a mouse because I also have my controller hooked up to this because I'm like that. So I'm using the touchpad for everything. Okay, so here's what I'm wondering: is the stream actually like showing up? I'm sorry, I'm taking a long time at this. This is my first time trying to stream on YouTube specifically. Okay, the stream is going on. Um uh hmm uh I feel like I should tell people about this just in case. Um I just I don't really know what I'm doing. Just okay. Hold on. Streaming on YouTube. I should have said that I was going to do this um like literally any time beforehand, but I was just like, okay, if I'm gonna actually play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Manu, I mean, like this game's fucking great. I mean, I bet there's even with all I know from this game, whether that be old stuff from the first game or new stuff with Ultra Deluxe, there's still so much I could probably experience from this just by actually playing it myself. Shout out to the first viewer. Trying to stream on YouTube. um, yeah, this is gonna be scuff as fuck. How long has it even been? God, it's been fucking 9 minutes. I haven't even done anything. Okay, I'm just gonna post these. Hold on. I might delete this. 2 YouTube. Also, I'm like very unprepared to this because if I'm not mistaken, there isn't like there's still people in my house right now. I can't imagine I'm just gonna be like that noisy or whatever, but you know, just in case, just in case. Um okay. There we go. Okay, we may potentially we are so bad. we we may potentially got something going on, who knows. Um Also, off topic. I can't remember off the top of my head if you're able to like. Actually, no. Okay, no. Who am I kidding? You can't. You can't put a thumbnail for a Twitch stream. But I love how you could just put a thumbnail for a YouTube stream. So I was just like, okay, let me just put a bright red circle and arrow. Boom. There we go. All right. Okay, just quick reminder to anyone that's coming in. This is gonna be scuffed as fuck. I don't know how well this is gonna go. My favorite Latina. Ah shit. Let me see. It's probably just because I got like let me okay, I keep fucking forgetting I can't do my shit. Hold on. I gotta squeeze this down. I gotta squeeze that down. All help like all right. I didn't think of this. The static at the bottom of the chat screen may or may not block some of the messages. That's really stupid. I should have thought of that. Okay. I'm just going to get into the game. We're just going to go with this. I will, like I said, make sure that oh wait, maybe I should show both of my mixtures at the same time. Can I want to like drag my mixers close together. I want to drag the desktop audio and the audio stuff. Or maybe can I get rid of this? Yeah, hide that. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I just fixed it for myself. All right. We are going to we are going to do this. We are going to do this. I do not care if this is going to be scuffed. We are doing this. Okay. It's time to play the fucking game. All right. Quick refresher. I just did the whole I just did the whole achievement about clicking on this door. All right. Make sure to say in the chat. Honestly, I'm checking it back and forth. Make sure to say in the chat if like either the you can't hear me loud enough or the the game isn't that loud enough. Yeah. All right. Let's just do this. I don't know what I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna play the game and see what happens.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I think we might be good. Yeah, all right. I'm going to go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Fuck
and
you.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Can't recall if there's ever like a thing in the game where you need to crouch, but this is the most optimal movement.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Maybe achievement-wise,
Stanley stood here, drinking it all in.
Maybe achievement-wise, I should just go for the one where you're able to like jump over a desk or something. I don't know. Let me quickly. Okay, how's this? A bit too sensitive,
yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Perhaps. Very, very perhaps. Okay, I'm sorry for like constantly micromanaging. Let me decrease this a bit. I want to get like minus. There we go. Okay. Okay, no more stalling. Let's actually do this.
At this point, Stanley's obsession, but at last he had enough of the amazing room.
Oh, come
Took
on.
the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, that must be the... Okay, I'm gonna go here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I kind of wish you were actually able to go. All right, hold on. There we go.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Make up your mind.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's
Because you're
clearly...
fucking stupid.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Shit.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, we can't even go back. Goddamn. Truck. Oh, this is...
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Oh
Quick,
my
Stanley, close your
goodness.
eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Maybe. Oh, it just restarts on itself. I didn't know that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Seems rather fishy. How are you able to get out of the window? Maybe it's over here? Nah, okay, I'm probably just looking too much into it. Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. Well, I got shit on my... There we go. Okay. Sorry, I got a random notification. I wish we could go through here, but I don't even think we can, like, climb on something. I'm feeling this one. Okay, wait a minute. I feel like we're just going to...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, are you actually... Oh, come the fuck on. I was going somewhere. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Isn't there just like a random chance where one of these doors actually opens up and you're able to go into them? I could be completely wrong, but I swear to God that was the thing. Are there no doors? Wait.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, really? I do not remember this at all. What the fuck? Oh. What did I just do? Ba-boom. Oh. Okay. I doubt that means anything, but...
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
I was just looping back. Wait a minute.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Okay, I seriously do not remember this part at all. What the fuck?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Hell yeah! I completed the game!
A lot of hard work, and it really paid
Let's
off.
go!
Good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, I didn't even... No, I didn't get to... Oh, it's the adventure line. Ooh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
Hell
Just
yeah.
follow the line. How simple is that?
Yeah, what if I just don't do that? Oh god. Wait a minute.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
I was really hoping something would come from that. Huh, okay. I guess I might as well follow the line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Oh, okay.
Simply by the act of
Wait.
moving forward, are we implying a
Just
journey
looped
such
around.
that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence.
This is
right?
fucking amazing.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know
I don't
what?
know what's going on with the
I think
line.
what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
We about to make it out the hoop with this one. Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that.
What the fuck? go back and...
Stanley, this fern will be very important
What?
later
Oh.
in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You
No.
don't want to miss anything. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I have no idea what's going on, but I'm loving every single second of it. Bro, I swear, I was looking at this game thinking like, oh yeah, might get some achievements here or there. I somewhat know like what happens with some of the parts of the game and whatnot. I guess especially Ultra Deluxe, since like I mentioned before at the start of the stream, I saw like Markiplier's video on the whole thing, and I want to actually experience it for myself. But yeah, wow, they kind of just do a bit of a bait and switch by saying like, oh yeah, there's a lot more in this game. Is it all worth it though? Maybe, I don't know. Oh hey, it's this place.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Hell yeah.
You know what, Stanley?
What?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Can we?
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh my god.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. How about we commit genocide in a golden corral to normalize killing people? I think that is a great story right there, with a very strong message for all ages.
Oh,
What
no,
the fuck?
not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Nah, I want to follow the line. He's tweaking. Where the fuck? Okay.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Fuck
From
yeah.
Here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination
what if I went
corresponds
backwards?
with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh. Okay. What?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is?
What the
It's
hell?
all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want
I was
it
about
to
to
be.
say, did he just cut himself
I don't want
off?
the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer...
What the fuck?
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
Huh.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the fuck? Okay, I should stop getting distracted on my phone. What the fuck? Okay. So I guess everything's like back to normal?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Boot?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, wait. Yo! Let's go! My fucking
Stanley
mic just
seemed
peeked the
he'd
fuck
broken
out. Oh, God.
Until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Hell yeah!
Maybe take a minute just to drink it all in.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh, no.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different?
Maybe.
Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer?
Maybe.
Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Can you believe this shit?
Though if the other option is really
you believe
miserable
this?
to
That's
listen
crazy.
to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Okay. Okay. You know, now that my screen is just entirely all white, it is very dirty. Like, I wish I had, like, an actual camera mounted onto here so that you could see this, but my goodness. Let me try and use this. Wow, that might have made it worse, actually. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, no wonder I can't really see the graphics that good on this because I either turned them down or my screen is just insanely dirty. Um, do I just press no again? Okay, yes. Do I what do I do exactly? Wait. Are you sick of this get? Oh, okay. How has it already been half an hour? What the fuck? I feel like I've barely done anything. That's crazy. Um, hmm. Okay, well, I can't select any of this, so... Alright, then. Isn't there an ending where we're able to just come back here? Hmm. There's gotta be something.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, wait a
Stanley
minute.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, what
No
if I
matter
just did...
how hard Stanley looked, he
What if I
couldn't
just did
find
it
a
again?
trace of his co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game.
Okay. This does not seem exciting to me. Let us restart again. And again. And one more time. And one more time for good measure.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hell yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's a B. Ooh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
I might as well
doors,
go left.
he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh shit, where's the projector? Oh. Can I get up there? Wait. I was able to clip up there a moment. Hold on. Can I do this? Wait. Oh, something's come up. Okay, whatever. True, true. Hell yeah.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I would not be surprised if
nothing
this
here.
is... Hold
No
on.
choice to...
I would not be surprised if, like, the whole broom closet thing is, like, the most well-known thing about Stanley Parable as a whole. Like, I'd be very surprised if it wasn't.
Make no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there, doing sweet FA.
I'm going to let this play out.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm flossing right now. You can't see me because it's off camera.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Are you sure about that?
I thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
No, I'm
He
not.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
No.
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Woo! Let's go! I love drugs.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system.
A
And
melody, you
collapsed on
say?
the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
You know, I thought of something really stupid. What if, like, two big, like, YouTubers or whatever, like, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, like, both played this game. Like, imagine this was, like, when the first game was released, like, no one else had ever played it. What if they did a bait and switch where, like, Markiplier, like, player one goes into here, and then, like, player two, I guess Jacksepticeye, would just be, like, playing the entire game through. Like, no matter what. It would just be, like, the ultimate bait and switch of all time. I wonder if there's anyone that's ever done that. Hell, I wish I could do that right now. That sounds fucking amazing. I'm going to take this opportunity to see if I can get something to drink and something to munch on. I'll be right back. And actually, since I'm saying be right back, I get to use this. Hey, I'm back. Was good. Yeah. Okay. Uh, I got myself some good shit. I got myself a jacket because it was kind of cold in here. Got myself 2 bottles of water. Tasty. And I microwaved myself 2 microwave pizzas. The flatbread pizzas. I think the brand name's Red Baron. I'm probably just gonna eat them after stream though. All right. Let's get back to it, baby. This stream might be all over the place, but I'm glad it turned out pretty cool. All right, let's go.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, you can kind of read. Oh, wait, you can kind of read that. Huh, okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers
I'm a little
blinking
twisted, if you will.
out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh my god.
Automatically behind him wherever he went. And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, what the fuck?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
How'd you like to get...
After all, he...
Get back at a former enemy? What? Man, I'm playing the Stanley Parable right now. This is obviously more important.
Knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Okay.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue
More
pushing the
important than
buttons.
colas. Man,
Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
I mean, if it
and my
means
job.
anything, I'm sorry for like
All I want is my
associating
life
myself with them
exactly
for
the way it's always
all
been.
sorts of reasons. I mean,
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
me too. Oh my goodness, it's a nightmare.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
I'm not a woman.
Mariella
What
woke
the
up on
fuck?
a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
I'm
But on
fucking
this
dead.
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
I am
It
not
was
lost to the
comforting to
sauce.
think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well. Let me quickly see. How warm is this? Because I at least just want to like take a bite of this. That's some good shit right there. Wish it wasn't that messy, but whatever.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like?
Boop.
There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I might as well go to the left. Maybe the microphone isn't near enough to my face? I don't know. I kind of want it to be in frame, but whatever.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I will. Because I'm going to finish off the rest of this. I'm hungry. It's crazy how I've been streaming for about an hour so far. Again, it feels like I haven't really done anything though. That's weird. Very cool. Yeah, next time I decide to finish off the last slice on stream, I'll probably mute my mic. I do have, like, the microphone that's on, like, my headphones right here that lets me hear myself through my headphones. Maybe to be more articulate and such, but hopefully it's not, fucking up with the microphone I'm already using. In fact, let me check just in case. Yeah, default, and then yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I think downstairs might be like that whole thing. That's like the only ending, but who knows? Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss shows. Wholesome 100. I know that there's a speedrun achievement for this, and I think it said you need to complete, like, quote unquote, beat the game in like 4 minutes 22 seconds or something. Maybe I should go for that next reset, but I don't know. Ooh. What the fuck? Business strategy, animal abuse. You know, wait, no, that's not even animal abuse. That's just straight up murder. Oh, is it the narrator, like, humming along to this? I'd never noticed that before. This deserves a swig of water. swigs for good measure. Okay, I think we're good. Pretty sure there's no ending to that, so...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, how the fuck? I just instantly forgot it. This is it?
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on
Hell
the
yeah.
keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I'm like seriously wondering if there's anything else secret about this. Okay. Oh? Okay. I think you just continue this from normal. I don't know.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Would I though? Would I though?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Hell yeah. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Bro, you're not even gonna help me out? God damn.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator. as
White woman
Stanley
spotted!
turned into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Really? Oh. I'm free.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I can't believe this game made British people real. That's crazy. Yeah, I think this is where you go into like Yeah, museum.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long
What
in
the fuck?
advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Man, I am too preoccupied with the fact that, I'm streaming to kind of see anything else, you know? Office layout. Ooh, buttons. Huh. It just occurred to me that the viewer count thing is a bit off center. Can I fix that? Hold on. Let me see. Can I fix this? Wait. Like right here. Is that good? No? Wait. I'm gonna get this. Hold on. Yeah, that looks all right. Let's go with that. Okay. Seems very simple. The lounge.
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room? Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad button pushing. Does that sound but of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you.
Huh, okay. Oh, cool, we have buttons. I want to press the buttons. I can't press the buttons. Oh, the counter. Oh no, that's a spoiler. Oh no. I guess I just go here.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What if this just closes the game?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop
What?
the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be
What the
walking
fuck?
someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Man, I'm... Oh. Oh, okay, just restarts on its own. Okay. I'm kind of wondering what I need to do exactly in order to start accessing the Ultra Deluxe stuff. Because I want to get to the point of the game where, like, you're able to create a title every single time you start it up and have something, like, kind of funny or whatever.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey, wait a minute. That's not how it's supposed to go. Wait a minute. I don't know if the this computer right here usually has like the whole like input required thing or whatever with the pink squares. I don't know what happens if you like actually do all of it, but whatever.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Am I able to go back? Hold on. I want to see this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hold on.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's got to be some way I can like just go back to my computer. Okay.
When Stanley
no! Oh, goddamn. Wait, shit. I could have done something. Wait. The lighting seems different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, step about right here and go back. Maybe that does something. Really? Oh my god. I will keep pressing A until this fucking implodes. Just okay. 420.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh, come on.
Stanley decided to go up to
Let
his
me
boss's
back in.
office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh wait, what if I go here and then go back down? Ooh. Maybe I'm thinking too outside the box. I don't know. Bathroom. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely part. Can I piss? Is the Stanley Parable piss percentage real?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once
we get
again
it.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud
Okay, wait.
to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Fuck you, bitch.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No. Oh, come the fuck on.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Maybe I might want to try and speedrun this. Bruce, what are your opinions on this game? First of all, don't call me Britchin. I don't understand why people would even call me that to begin with, and I don't like it. And second of all, what do I think of this game? It's great to finally experience it. Like, there's a difference between like you knowing everything about a game and then like you actually going out there to experience it. Even if you've seen some stuff here or there, you may or may not know what happens here and there. Like, it's great. Trying to think off the top of my head would be a best example to compare this to. I'd say it's like my experience between something like Undertale and then something like Pizza Tower. Like, with Undertale, it's a game that like I've never really played myself, and I kind of know everything about it. I mean, the fandom exists as well, but like that's a whole nother story. And then with Pizza Tower, I actually like played through that. And by the way, Pizza Tower, absolute banger. Maybe I might actually stream that next time I decide to do something like this. Especially because it has replay value. Especially because of that. Because P ranking stages, going over achievements, all that sort of stuff. But my point is, like, Undertale was a game that like I know about, like the back of my, like kind of like the back of my hand, and you know, like it's all fine and good. But like Pizza Tower, that is a game that like you actually experience and also know like the back of your hand, and it's like tons better. Let me tell you, there's a ton of games I've seen playthroughs, but had amazing experience when playing them. Like, I've watched a lot of Dead Space playthrough, but it felt surreal playing through. Yeah. Shit, I know exactly what you mean. There was someone I knew on Discord that like streamed himself playing. I think it was the Dead Space remake, the latest one. Actually, I wouldn't even say latest. Pretty sure it's just Dead Space remake. Yeah, I get you. Will we be able to play Fortnite with you? I don't know about playing with people, but I mean, streaming myself playing Fortnite, that would be fun. Anyways, let me actually do this.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, I might as well go through here. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh my damn it!
Did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh my goodness.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Oh
bore the
my
number of
goodness.
an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Baba boy.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
By the way,
had
will you
been
ever draw?
manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay. Will you ever draw Theodore from Persona 3? Like I said before, he's really trying to pace as fuck. isn't. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. Yeah, there's like a YouTuber I watch here and there called Gnarly. He does like a lot of Persona or like SMT related stuff. I can't remember if like the character I'm thinking of off the top of my head was in 4 or maybe 3. I don't know. Where'd I put my phone? I'm actually gonna do like a quick search of this shit. Where the fuck did I put my? Oh, there it is. I want to see because like I think I'm thinking of the right character. Hold on. Theodore. Oh, that's not at all who I was thinking. I was thinking the dude in the fucking bear costume, in the bear costume or whatever. He's a yeah. Okay, I definitely haven't seen this dude before. Look at this dude. Honestly, it all depends if I actually go out and play Persona 3. And speaking of Persona, I straight up have Persona 5 Royal just sitting on my Steam library. I swear, I could go on an entire rant about it, and the entire rant would just be going at myself, but fucking... I'll get to that after this. I didn't know you were SMT fan. Yeah, I love SMT. I play it here and there. It's kind of like a more sophisticated version of Pokemon, or as some people would say, Pokemon but good. All right, let me get through this first.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Bro, it's crazy to think how so many endings and interactions in this game, and like this right here, this is meant to be the ending right here.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Oh
Controls
my goodness.
labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
Boop, boop, boop.
or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Nah.
Blackness.
Jesus.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Am I dead?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Let me out!
Even as
Oh,
the
what the
immense
hell?
door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh, these are the rails. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought that was just outside. I was like, what the hell?
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No
True.
longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Probably.
And Stanley was happy.
That was nice. Oh, hey, I beat the game. Wow. Guys, I can't believe it. I beat the game. Oh my god, guys, it's so Jover. Oh my god, my fucking controller fell. Okay, anyways, do you still have any hard feelings against Claus or Connor? Or are you chill with them now? Well, I never said anything to them, and they never said anything to me. But I will say this, since Naya talked about it, I somewhat wanted to talk about that, or like have that be one of the subjects in that whole being accountable video I made a bit ago. But I feel like if I talked about it, I would just be kind of exposing myself, because like I only did like anything I did just because I didn't find them funny. Which, by the way, that's like a really stupid reason to do anything. So I'll say this. I'm gonna take this one to say that I'm sorry, and I apologize for not even just like anything I did related about them, speaking about them, Kolas, Connor, even Turbo Jew, I guess, just anyone. Like, not even just talking about them, but just like associating with them in one way or another. Like, I should have just stayed in my lane, should have just stayed to my own business, whether that be a better decision, bad decision, whatever. Just like, I'll take this moment right now to say I'm sorry for like even associating with you, Kolas, Mayor Connor, Turbo Jew, and I guess just anyone that I was like that with. So I'm hoping that means something at the end of the day, because I don't really know what else to do other than just say like I'm sorry and like kind of just, like I said, go my own way and such. But yeah, off topic from that, when I was saying that earlier I had Persona 5 Royal just sitting on my Steam. Let me just say this. Persona fan dude, I'll get to your message in a moment. Let me just say this. Like, you ever like have that habit or whatever? I mean, maybe or maybe not this would happen whenever I would like get a game on my Switch, maybe get a game on Xbox when I used to play on that as well. Like, you ever just get a game, you ever download it, maybe you play it once, and then like you don't play it ever again, or like it's like a really long time since you play it. For me, when it comes to playing games on Steam, or getting games on Steam, I should say, it is like 10 times worse, because I will get a game, make sure like it has like a good discount related to on it, get like a really good game, buy it, have it in my library, and I just don't do anything with it. And this bit of a reality check that I've had about how you're really missing out on something. Like, you're making a big mistake right here. Like, I'll literally look in my Steam library right now, because like I'm literally just gonna go through all of the games that I have on here that I haven't even downloaded yet. Like, oh my god, I trust me, I feel like such a dick. Let's see. There's RoboQuest, this like I think it's like sort of a roguelike sort of first person shooter. A friend I know on Discord introduced me to it. Darkest Dungeon, Cuphead, DLC included, which, by the way, it took me too long to realize that the delicious last course was literally just the acronym DLC for that. I don't know why it's taken me that long to realize that. Anyways, Hades, not kidding. Both Sonic Adventures, Sonic Generations, Uno, Sonic Mania, and Plus as well, Cult of the Lamb, SMT Nocturne, the HD remaster, of course. And in my personal defense about that, I've already like somewhat played through it. Not really played through it. I have played it on my Switch at some point, and I sort of already know stuff about like the true demon ending or whatever. So I don't know. Fucking Wobble Dogs, GTA 5. I'm just gonna scroll past through some of these. The whole like orange box thing that's on Steam. Oh, okay. Now we get into the really, really stupid ones. Well, not stupid like game wise. I just meant like, why haven't I played this yet? Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, the Henry Stickmin collection, the first Ark game, and that's it. Oh yeah, and then Persona 5 Royal. Oh, how can I forget this? Portal 2, Left 4 Dead 2, Yakuza Like a Dragon. What the fuck am I doing? And to kind of put this to a conclusion, I guess, when I was just mentioning this, and like a group call I was in on Discord, one of my friends I was talking to like instantly just replied to me being like, "Oh, Zeltrack just casually mentioning the best games ever made," and I'm like, "Okay, look, wait a minute." So, like screw streaming, I guess. I just need to actually play games that would be more interesting. Okay, whatever. Anyways, let me actually get to the thing. Sort of fan, man. You were clear going through stuff mentally, taking responsibility for what you've done. You're chill doing my book. I didn't even know you until you said it. Yeah. Yeah, fucking hell, man. I could have just been genuine once. Like, literally once. I don't know, just... Almost every game you've listed is I know, right? Okay, alright. We're like fairly close to an hour and 45. Very cool. Let's see. I will do one more thing before I close the stream. And I'm pretty sure... Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's the Settings World Champion, which I'm pretty sure you could just... I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, I'm like fairly certain that's just you going through the settings and just putting every single setting in its individual value. Doesn't really sound like it would take that long, but like, whatever. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Okay. Commitment 8888888 speed run. Oh man, what if I did a stream of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe to get the commitment achievement? That that has got to be one hell of a thing to go through. Okay, yeah, whatever. Food for thought, I guess. I'm most likely not gonna go through that, but whatever. Sorry, I'm just looking through the achievements right now because I want to specifically look at the speed run. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes, 22 seconds, not including load times. Okay, so... I mean, obviously we don't have a timer. Play Persona 3 next stream. I beg you. Isn't, I think, yeah, isn't Persona 3 on Steam? I'm going to quickly take a look. Oh, yeah, Persona 3, oh, yeah, okay, Persona 3 Portable. I know that there's also, like, some other part of Persona 3. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but I'm pretty sure that's, like, right now exclusive to the PSP. If I'm not mistaken, that's where it came from, but that's beside the point. Okay, let me get back to this. We are going to end off the stream by trying to go for the speedrun thing, which should be fairly simple, as long as I don't mess up the button combination. Thought I heard something in the house. I recommend you emulate Persona 3 Fest and add full party mod, but it's good. Oh man. You know, speaking of emulation, but I'm pretty sure it's just a fan game, there's also Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I've been playing it here or there. Okay. Let's just get on with this. Alright. Alright, go.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He
Yes.
made a note to be more careful with time. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
He entered the door on his left. Okay, hopefully the entire sequence in
Yet
the...
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Okay,
to
hopefully
go
the
up to
final
his boss's
sequence
Coming to
in-
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, I can't fucking think. Hopefully the final sequence doesn't take too long.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes
Oh.
some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Thank you. This game knows what's up.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Come on, come on, come on,
Did
come on,
he
come on,
have
come
the
on, come on, come on.
strength to find out. Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Feel like it would be a bit cheating, but like if I don't happen to get it here, the speedrun achievement, then I might have to look up earlier how exactly to get it, or like what you need to do in order to get it.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided...
Hell yeah.
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Alright, come on, come on, come on.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Did we get it? I legitimately was looking away. Did we actually get it? What the fuck? We didn't? Oh my... Man, okay. Fuck. What if it was just like 1 extra second? Shit. Alright, well, whatever. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here. This was very fun to do. God, it's been a while since I've streamed. It feels like somewhat awkward or whatever. I don't know. Okay, I kind of wish I actually had a different layout just to show my camera and such for the hell of it. But no, whatever. I'll just probably do that next stream. Anyways, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Yeah, maybe next time I stream, I'll like probably say something about it earlier. But